Good morning. I'm leaving Kennedy Meadows this morning, so I did a 0 yesterday in the end. I was only going to stay one night, but Jen and Owen had lots of other errands to run, and I ended up swapping my bear canister out. I actually got the small one to start with, thinking it'd be enough, but it only just fit my stuff, and I didn't want to risk it when I get even to a heavier food carry. And also I think it's important to keep your cosmetics in there as well, because they smell. So I ended up swapping that out and getting the BV 500. So that's all in my pack now. I've got my ice axe. I didn't end up getting a pair of shoes. I tried on some of the Ultras I think they're called, but they just felt really strange on my feet. I think it's because they were too big. They didn't have my size. I've got very small feet, so I'm going to have to order some off Amazon to get it delivered to where I'm going to end up zeroing next, which I think might be Bishop in the end. And I've had a disaster this morning. My coffee cup, it's got a break in it. Here, I don't know if you can see that. So I'm a bit sad about that. So I quite like my little coffee cup. So I'm going to get rid of that, but on a positive note, it's less weight to carry. So yeah. I think we're heading out soon. It's about 7ish, and yeah, I'm all ready to go. Can't wait. I've got about a 20-mile hike this morning, or today, or maybe into tomorrow, until we actually hit the snow. So we're not going to hit it as soon as we walk out the door, but from there onwards I believe it's like 450 miles of snow. So that's going to be fun, and can't wait to get started. I'm kind of chomping at the bit now, ready to get out again and get going. I'm quite excited about this next section. I'm finally back on the PCT. It's a little bit later than planned. We originally were going to head out yesterday, and then we said that we were going to head out about 7:30 this morning, and it got to about 10:30 and they still weren't ready. So I was kind of chomping at the bit a little bit, so I decided to just head out on my own, and hopefully they'll catch me up later. But it's a beautiful day. It's getting hot already, which is why I wanted to set off early. I don't think we're going to be making 20 miles today, so hopefully I'll get some miles in. But I've got some new leggings and I haven't shown you. Look, I decided to get these instead of my trousers because they were just driving me up the wall, having to stitch them up all the time, and they were just getting loose and they just weren't comfortable to wear. So I thought, right, I'm going to try leggings out. I've still got my trousers in my bag just in case they don't work out, but I wanted to give them a go and see what they're like. So oh, it feels good to be back on the PCT. Yeah, I can't wait. It's very exciting, this next section coming up. It's going to be straight into the High Sierra, so I think I've got about a 3,000 foot climb over the next 20 miles, and that'll take me above 9,000 feet, heading up to 10,000. So it's going to be different. I've not done that before, so I'm looking forward to that on the PCT, because I think the highest I've been out here is about 8,000, so that'll be fun. I'm going to get hiking. I've just got to a trail log and filled my details in here, and come across this as well that you can fill in, which is cool. I got my name up right at the top there, look, in green of course. I've just been sitting by this river here. It's so peaceful just sitting here in this spot. I've been waiting for about 45 minutes. I had my lunch and I was wondering if Owen and Jen would catch up, but they've not arrived yet, so I'm going to head on again a little bit slowly and see if they catch me up. It's quite funny meeting new people and hiking with different people. I think everyone's got different ways and different paces, so hopefully they'll catch me up soon, but I am going very slowly. I can't go any slower. And there's little spiders running around the rock, so I don't want to stay here too much longer. I've already been here 45 minutes, so it's been a gorgeous walk this morning. It's so strange, I keep bumping into families that are out camping or hiking. I forget it's Sunday and that there's a road nearby, so people have access to this area quite easily. So it's been quite busy, it's been quite funny seeing so many different people. having another relaxing break this afternoon. I've been sat here about 20 minutes on this rock, just sat here chilling. I feel like a little leprechaun or something. I'm just kind of just sat up here. But it's a lovely little spot. And I thought I'd just give you a little update on my shoes. I mentioned it the other day that I was going to change them, and I tried on some Ultras, but they weren't any good for me. So I'm going to see if I can try and order some. I tried to order some on Amazon while I was in Kennedy Meadows, but I couldn't even get internet long enough to get on Amazon or anywhere. So I've not been able to order them. So I'm hoping that when I come off at Kearsarge Pass, I'll be able to get into Independence or Bishop or somewhere, and hopefully they'll have some Brooks in my size somewhere. But otherwise I'm going to have to wait till I get there to order them online to get them from my next place. But let me show you them anyway. So they're not looking too bad. I mean, they're a bit mucky, but you can see here that they're just starting to go a little bit. The material is now just getting a little bit worn out, but they've coped so well. I mean, I've seen people with Ultras and their shoes have been absolutely wrecked. You can see, actually, let me just show you, the soles of them. They're getting a little bit worn around about the top here, so I'm not getting much grip left on them. But considering these have done over 600, oh no, they've done 750 miles now. They're not doing too bad considering. They've held up very well indeed. And on the inside of here, you won't see now, but all the cushioning's still completely intact. So I've not got any kind of rips in the cushioning either. The terrain has been really nice this morning. It's been kind of going up through all these alpine trees and ferns, and I don't know, it's just been so peaceful. I've probably only met about 3 hikers this morning as well. It's been so quiet, strange. I mean, obviously I had some day hikers that were back at the very beginning, but on this last couple of miles where I've just been going up, there's just not been anybody. It's so quiet. And I've also been wondering how long it's actually going to be until I stop seeing the little lizards, because ever since I started in Campo, these little lizards would just kind of scuttle across the path all the time, and then you see them on rocks doing the push-ups. And I'm wondering when that will stop. I'm wondering if, you never know when it's going to be your last time of actually seeing something like the sand or the lizards or certain flowers, or I don't know, it's funny. Every now and then I'll just catch myself thinking, I wonder if that's the last time. It's funny, but then you see new things every day, so it kind of distracts you. You've always got this constant stream of something new coming through. Yeah, it's so peaceful out here today. I love it. Oh no, I've got a double challenge. Not only do I have to climb over these rocks and do a limbo, I've also got a swarm of bees down here as well. I have just had one of the nicest experiences on trail today, and it wasn't the scenery, it wasn't any animals or plants, it was a group of young lads. They were so sweet. I was hiking along and I saw them coming. There was about maybe 8 of them, I think, like in their teens perhaps, and the first guy, when he saw me, shouted, "Hiker, everyone to the left," and they all stood on the side of the path. And it would have been so much easier for me to wait for them to pass, but I tried to offer and they were like, "No mom," and then they kind of let me go past, and every single one of them just kind of nodded their head and said hello. And oh, it's such a credit to the people that I then saw, because there was a couple of guys behind them and they were saying that they're about Boy Scouts, and I was just saying to them that they gave me goosebumps and that they were an absolute credit to them, and I think it was nice for them to hear that. But oh, it was so nice to see how polite they were. You don't always come across that, so when you do, I really appreciate things like that. So whoever the Boy Scouts were that were hiking down on the PCT on the 16th of June near Kennedy Meadows, then you should be proud of yourselves. gosh, this area's had it bad for burn as well. All the trees are burnt down here. It's amazing how widespread these fires get. It's crazy. I've just come around the corner. It's just started thundering as well, and a little bit raining. But look what I can see in the distance. Wow, I'm heading towards it. I'm just going to put my camera away before it gets wet. Oh, I've just walked into this forest. It's so amazing, I love it. It's just as the rain started to come down as well, so it's like it's protecting me. Oh, I'm going to have to try and camp soon, I think, because it's getting on to the like 5:45 at night, and Jen and Owen still haven't caught me up, and I've been taking my time. I set off at 10:30, and I've probably only done 10 or 11 miles, so I'm going to have to stop, I think, and wait for them. I don't want to go on too far, because I don't know how far what they were wanting to go. I know we said about 15 to 20 miles, but if they've not caught me up now, I think I better wait. So I've made it into my 10. I ended up doing about 10.5 miles today. I've still not met up with Jen or Owen. I don't know where they are, I keep listening out for them. But I'm boiling some water because I'm going to have some mashed potato. And I'm going to try this, and I've not tried this before. It's a jackfruit meal. It's coconut, vegetables and Thai green chilli. So this looks very tasty. I've not had it before. It's not one of those dehydrated meals though. It's quite heavy, which is why I've decided to have it first, and then I'll save the other stuff that's a bit more lightweight for later in the trip. But it has been such an amazing day. I've gone from about just under 6,000 feet to over 8,000 feet, and I got some sighting of the Sierra up ahead of me just before I camped. It's raining a little bit but not too heavy, but I put my tent up super quick because I got swarmed by mosquitoes again. So I'm going to let you know what the dinner tastes like and if I would recommend it or not. Okay, I would definitely recommend this jackfruit thing that I've got. It is so tasty, and it's so nice to have something a bit chunky as well that's not all mushed up. So that is really nice. It's a bit like a Thai green curry in a way, but milder. And then all I've done is I've done some mashed potatoes and sprinkled it with some black pepper, some herbs and spices, a little bit of salt and olive oil, which I'm going to mix all together as well. I've put my food out for the night. It feels so strange putting my bear canister so far away. I hope the bears don't pinch it.